Hello everybody, Ben here, and I'll be continuing another episode of Trick and Treat. I don't need to say any random words. Last time we picked up a little white cat, and we're currently still lost in the forest. Though we did hear a little voice, so let's see where the story goes. ... Whoops. Ignore that part. It became quiet at that instant. For a moment the two stayed motionless, staring into the eyes of each other. The red eyes of the cat disturbing me, but also there's something fascinating about them, something that attracts me. I lost myself in her eyes, as if hypnotized, till suddenly she jumped with the intention of scratching my face. My reflexes pushing her at the same time. I jumped back, turning my head to dodge her claws. I managed to dodge her attack, but in the process I dropped my flashlight. I panicked and acted clumsily. The flashlight fell near me, lighting up the tree in the vicinity. As soon as it left my hand, I remembered how dense the enormous darkness it is. I quickly picked it up, not even thinking before taking action. Then light the place where the cat was. Only discovered she arched her back angrily as if she had feared an attack from me. The red eyes stared at me, shining with the light of the flashlight as they were jewels, reflecting a fearsome hatred and rejection towards me. As cats always do. My body freezed after seeing them. I can't even think. The cat then lets out a rundous meow similar to the one before, but weaker, though not any less frightening. There is no doubt that something's wrong with that animal. It must be cursed. Everything is her fault. She must have some kind of evil spirit, a pet of the witches. I felt how panic seized me, my heart beating quickly, dragging me to do something. My mouth was dry, my forehead covered with cold sweat. What should I do? Oh, what? I can't. Skip. Well, I do like cats, so let's comfort her. No, I should not despair. I have to calm down and think carefully about what I should do. Nice juice, or cordial. With that in mind, I took a deep breath and looked again at her. Soon my expression in my eyes changed from fear to courage. And this, buddy, is how we all died. See you in the next video! I realize it's only a cat, without doubt a strange one, but my life is not actually in danger. That isn't a tiger staring at me, but it's a simple cat. Yep, we're gonna die. Apparently, her only power is those weird meows. If she could kill me, she would have done it already. So I ruled out that possibility. Her work must be transporting the next victim to this forest, so unnatural and shady. After filling my lungs with air, I slowly walked towards the cat. Her meows getting louder with every step, but I didn't let them scare me. Seeing that I did not run, that I did not turn back, she shyly takes a step back. In my mind, I smiled at that image. The prey is now the hunter. I looked at her directly while advancing. Little by little, her meows became weaker, as if she was losing strength. ... Then I suddenly jumped to take her in my hand. She hastily resisted at all. Not so tough now, right? You look better like this. She trembling in my hands. She looked so helpless that it almost felt like the villain. I must not forget that all she has done so far, it's her fault that I'm in this place. She brought me here. Even then, even if I kill her, would it be possible to go back? For a moment, that grim idea crossed my mind. I'd never killed an animal. Truth is that I can't be proud of myself doing such a thing. But if I do, maybe the legend could end here and now. Then what should I do? What the hell? Okay, no! I am not killing a cat, no matter how many times you ask me. It's only logical that magic should be to take it back. If I kill her, everything would be over tonight and the legend would come to an end. Confident, I view that in my mind, but no matter how hard I force myself to see it, and I'm unable to take a life for another me. Thank goodness! I was hoping it wasn't like a trick. Even if it was a cursed cat serving a witch, I don't feel good killing her. I think I'm too nice for my own good. So, the only thing that remains is to keep her with me, hoping sooner or later that she'll allow me to escape. With nothing more to think about, I decided the best thing was to continue on my path. What the hell would be the ending if I killed her? I hopefully the game doesn't end. 2:41 AM. It's been a few minutes since I captured the cat. Again I find myself walking with her in my arms, led by the strange voice. How long have I been walking in this forest? Apparently not enough to make me go mad, but it should be close. Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will help you. The voice sounds closer this time. It seems that I am going in the right direction. I don't fully trust in it, but it's the best I have. At least at first glimpse, it seems a friendly voice. I'm completely focused on my way when I suddenly felt something bite me. Yeah. Ah! What the hell? I shout in pain and realised that the cat bit my arm. Fortunately, it wasn't a dangerous bite, but sure, it was painful. With my distraction, she takes the chance to jump from my arms, falling a few steps away from me. Quickly, I set my gaze upon her freshly, but soon something happens to make me forget about my anger. Suddenly the cat is covered with a bright light, so much it repels the unnatural darkness surrounding the forest, stealing my breath. Under the light, its figure gradually changed until it ceased to be a cat and becomes a human figure. Oh, is this going to be the first waifu? Oh. Oh, there's one of the girls. Thank goodness I didn't kill her. No longer there's a cat in front of me, but a girl with incredible beauty. I must really be going crazy. She has white hair and red eyes. She seems about my age. In other circumstances, I would have asked her out without hesitation. Just thinking about it makes me laugh to myself in my mind. Even at the edge of madness, it seems some things about me will never change. She approaches slowly towards me, one step at a time with no fear. The girl then stares into my eyes with a slightly ill-rested face. Well, here's probably going to be the tsundere of the group. Her lips are moving. She seems to be saying something, but I'm unable to hear a sound. Are you trying to tell me something? I babble, still confused, with a face of disbelief, which surely made me look stupid. ... said the girl with a very low voice. I did not understand what she was saying. What? I can't hear you well. I asked, still confused. Suddenly the girl pouts in a bad mood. What's wrong with you? Are you deaf? I finally could hear her clearly, and just in time because it seemed her patience was to an end. Okay, I now hear you, I said, annoyed. All the astonishment from just a few seconds ago disappeared when I see the arrogant attitude of the girl. At least now I think she'll bite. I don't think she'll bite me, I hope. The girl then snorts with iteration. What an annoying guy I had to find. Oh boy, I should have. Oh, don't worry, I'm still going. She said at that time. She places her hands on her lips, making a pen of his face. Okay. Wait, you shouldn't speak ill of someone who you have right before you. I was quick to respond. For a moment, I felt annoyed at the thought that I have to teach manners to this spirit or whatever she is. A pity, so much beauty wasted on someone so arrogant. The girl let out a snort of noise after hearing me. I'm sorry. It's a bad habit that I can't quit. She answered without sounding very resentment, clearly at a false apology. After taking the deserts her gaze towards the surrounding as if she was bored. I see, I replied, annoyed. I just met her and I already felt like I didn't like her. By the way, it doesn't matter. I must not forget who this girl is. She was the cat that started it all. Anyway, at least could you tell me why you attacked me and my friends? I said shortly after acting more serious. The greetings were over. It's time to get to the important stuff. And why did you bite me if I wasn't doing anything? Before I knew it, my lips moved without another question. I cannot lie, I was angry. The girl there stared at my face. She blinks with curiosity before looking. Does it hurt? The wound? She asked me innocently. Yes. I was quick to respond without annoyance. I didn't need to say more. Of course it hurts me, silly cat. She looked at me silent for a few seconds until suddenly he approached without any shyness or fear. On second thought, how could a simple human such as me scare a cat that could turn into a person? Show me your wound. Oh boy. Alright, said the girl once she stood right next to me. Her presence makes me nervous that this girl seems to not know what personal space is. How many of you actually know what personal space is? What is the question? Hopefully I get some comments about that. As embarrassing as it sounds, I had never had a girl this close, even if it wasn't in the forest. I don't know why. I shouldn't trust her, but strangely, something tells me that she has no bad intentions. The girl in the surrounded by a calm aura, something pure, unlike anything else in the forest. In the end, I resigned myself with a sigh, showing her my arm with the bite. Immediately the girl sets her sights on my wound. Anyway, it will only take a moment, she said with complete confidence. Then she looked up to my eyes up, looking to. Could you close your eyes? She asked as she brushed slightly. I'm surprised to see that embarrassed face she has, even if it's just a little. Then I sighed, feeling something wasn't right, but there is nothing else that I can do. Okay, I said, doing as she asked. I didn't know what to expect. For a moment I thought that she was going to get naked or something like that. Get your mind out of the gutters! Sheesh! But what kind of magic can work only when you have no clothes? I don't know, but my mind sure wanted to imagine that. I think there's other... Oh my gosh, never mind. Come on, Alex. Keep your composure. Suddenly I felt something warm and wet touching my wound. Oh, is it the thing where you lick your wounds? Immediately I shuddered. Wait, what are you doing? It's a stupid question because I knew well what she was doing. She was licking my wound. You idiot! Who said you could watch? Was quick to respond, the cat. With her cheeks red in embarrassment, her lips still close to my wound, she looked adorably troubled. Don't you see that I'm trying to heal you? Then she added in a bad mood, I'm sorry. I was blushing. I thought she would do something more exotic. Now I'm not sure. She is a girl who can transform into a cat, or a cat that can become a girl. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not extraordinary enough. Murmuring the girl at the same time, she gives me an annoyed look. Red eye shining with disgust. It is then I realized the pain had disappeared. With curiosity I looked at the wound, was only discovered that there was no trace of it. For a couple of seconds I stayed silent and seems that your treatment worked. I finally said gratefully, still looked at the spot. Of course, I have experienced healing myself. Okay, answered the girl, closing her eyes, inflating her chest to show her pride. Actually, I appreciate what she did, but I'm still wondering if she really had the lick to cure me. I understand, but who are you? The girl makes a small snort of curiosity after hearing my question. She tilts her head and closes her eyes, making a thoughtful face. It seems I have not presented myself. She opens her eyes and gazes into mine. My name is Ashley. Thank goodness it's going to be a name I can say. So that's her name. I expected something more extravagant. I'm actually glad it isn't. My name is Alex. Ashley and Alex. By the way, have you ever been accused of witchcraft? Before I knew it, I had asked that question. I guess it was rather rude of me, completely lacking in manners. But I must not forget for even a second that I'm in a cursed forest. Ashley suddenly became silent. At the plain sight, it was obvious she didn't take it well. She takes her time to respond. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Then she closes her eyes and exhales, emptying her lungs. She seems to be recalling something painful. Just seeing her made me feel guilty. I'm sorry, it was not my intention to make you remember. You know, at the end of that, I'll be calling here. We'll have to see where these two people are going to head off and who's the other one in the title scene. Oh well. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.